first matchup, taking place in North Jakarta, home of the Indonesia Warriors, as they try to defend their home court against the visiting Saigon Heat. The Warriors trying to win their fourth consecutive game as they face a team on the opposite end of the streak, the Heat looking to snap their 8-game losing slide. However, they'll have the tough task of doing it shorthanded with only 9 players on their roster for this one.
I'm happy, the coach happy, management happy, and we got more crowds now in Jakarta, Lapa Gading. We're trying to gather more fans in Senayan.
Although undermanned, it was Saigon who got off to an early start. Jai Reyes with an opening jumper to get things going for his side. Dior Lohorn with another strong start as he scores in the paint over Steve Thomas. Heat lead by as much as 7. The Warriors stay close though, and halfway through the first, Mario Wusong puts them up by 1 after hitting back-to-back 3s.
2 in a row.
The Heat quickly take the lead back after a nice transition finish by Chris Sumalinov. Saigon up by 3. David Palmer always dangerous from beyond the arc. Saigon with a hot start, and they take a 5-point lead after 1. Different story in the second quarter. After losing Larry 2 to injury in the first, the Heat were down to 8 players and Indonesia took advantage. The home side went on a 14-2 run and took a comfortable double-digit lead halfway through the quarter.
A great move.
Reyes still feeling it from the outside. He hits another 3 to keep the lead from getting out of hand. Ronaldo Sitepu with a long 2 from the corner, but the Heat are able to close the gap to single digits at the half.
Well, I don't know how much of a difference it makes. Normally you go about 9 deep, but obviously they've had a few games in a row, so I don't know if fatigue will be a factor for them or not. But for us, I really have to concentrate on what we're doing right and wrong, and it's becoming redundant, but we're still turning the ball over a little too much, so we've got to clean that up.
Just a few minutes into the second half, and David Palmer follows up a missed shot to cut the lead to 7. But Chris Daniels takes over the game for the Indonesia Warriors, first with a nice give-and-go pass in the post to an open Sitepu. Then Jarek Cañada finds Daniels along the baseline for the easy 2-handed jam.
Chris Daniels for the 2-handed flush.
Daniels also getting it done on the defensive end, cutting off the pass and returning the favor to Cañada, who finishes the break.
Turns the favor and gives it to Cañada and getting the assist.
Lohorn still carrying the load for Saigon, but Indonesia hold on to a commanding 10-point lead after 3. All Warriors in the fourth. Daniels finishes with 11 points and 13 rebounds, but he fouls out with about 4 minutes remaining in the game. Then Steve Thomas fouls out moments later, but the Indonesia guards take over and Cañada blows by everyone for the easy score. Then Mario Wusong puts the final touches on this one by stretching the lead to 7, leaving very little time for a Heat comeback. Jarek Cañada finishes with 21 points and 5 assists. Wusong and Sitepu chip in 13 each as the Warriors go on to win their 11th out of their last 12 games. Meanwhile, another valiant 27-point effort by Dior Lohorn and 21 from David Palmer in a losing cause as the Heat suffer their 9th loss in a row.
Not really. Most of the teams are really strong. So we did just play our game, and then we just 6 or 7. The first half we just struggled a little bit in our turnovers. So the second half we just come back.